What's up, everyone? Welcome back to some more automation. And in this episode, well, I was just taking a look at, I think, the auto show. I forgot what the name of it, but it was like an auto show where manufacturers show out their new creations and everything and concepts. And Toyota unveiled their Toyota Camry GTS. Right now, it has a full body kit, center exhaust, cool paint job, everything like that. And it was very cool. What wasn't cool about it is the engine, or the power plant. Now it's a hybrid, so it has like an electric motor plus the gas 4-cylinder combined to make 230 horsepower. Now yes, that might be zippy in some cases, but for a performance-oriented sedan, that's kind of underwhelming. So today we're going to redesign a new engine for this Toyota. Now I'm thinking an inline 3 from their GR Corolla. Now I know that's not the most appealing engine choice here. You probably want like a V6 or maybe a slightly more powerful 4-cylinder. We're going to keep it nice and simple with the 3-cylinder. 1.6 liters as well, just like the GR Corolla. Now, I'm probably going to tune it for a little bit more horsepower. Titanium here and forged heavy pistons. Quality increase, higher compression, all that cam. And we're going to rev this thing to 9,000 RPMs as redline to really endure that performance made sure. Right, now let's go to a turbo. Actually, should we go with sequential turbos? Let's go with sequential turbos. Why not? I mean, if we're all about that stupid horsepower, you know, stage 1 I think should go with like a 60 mil, 20 psi. This is gonna probably pop in at this size. Oh, that's way too big. Okay, wow. Oh, even that is too big. Okay, Jesus. Let's go with the 70 mil. That's not bad. Journal ball. We're going to leave it like this, but obviously we're going to come back and tune it if this thing doesn't perform. Rich. Everything advanced. It's going to go with unleaded, but probably ultimate, because it is a performance car. Turbo mid, large headers, large exhausts, and nothing through it. And it blew up. Why did it blow up? Lower compression, use a richer fuel map, or run less boost. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that compression is way too high. Okay. So this car is making around 400 horsepower. Let's crank all the horsepower out of it. Increase the damn limit. Oh. Okay. 9-to-1 compression ratio. I'm going to go with stiffer springs. Oh, maybe softer springs. It drops off a little harder, but that's fine. I'm going to see if I can... Oh. Alright. Stage 1, we probably need a little bit more boost out of here. Okay, let's not do that. But let's... I want to get rid of this little divot in the middle here. Maybe it's coming in way too early. Or too late. Okay. Okay, 72 mil. 537 horsepower. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with the 500 horsepower motor. Like, this is the motor right here. Okay, well, the exhaust looks a little stupid. Let's drop that down to like 82. How does that look? Much better here. Much better. Okay, let's go back to the intercooler and maybe make it not so stupid. Let's go down here. We'll lower the horsepower for better looks. There! I mean, it still makes 530 horsepower, which is nice. I mean, the fucking intercooler doesn't look too stupid, and that gives us a lot more room to work with the hybrid system. Voice crack. But the hybrid system, where they'll probably put like a battery pack in the back and all the electronics for the hybrid system. Now, I don't know much about the GTS, but what I hear, its all-wheel drive front axle is going to be driven by the gas motor, and maybe the rear axles are going to be driven by the electric motors. I don't know if that's true. You guys go find information on it and tell me in the comments below if I'm correct. But I'm pretty sure that's the setup they're using, which is nice. But yeah, it does give us a little bit more compact for additional hardware for the electric motors. And besides, this engine solely alone makes 530 horsepower, which is insane. For especially a 1.6 liter turbo 3-cylinder. Actually, it's a twin turbo 3-cylinder. Sequential turbo 3-cylinder, let's put it that way. And it's using a 72 millimeter and a 60 millimeter turbo, so it's not insanely crazy on the turbo side or whatnot, but let's just give it a little bit of a pull and see how this thing sounds. That sounds actually pretty dang good. You can kind of hear the turbos a little bit, but really all here is motor, which is quite nice and quite lovely. This thing also revs up to 12,000 RPM, which is insane. Now, keep in mind, this is a Camry, which is my car rearranged, which still means it has to be a good daily driver, right? It should still be good on gas, but can drop the ball, put and scoot when needed, stuff like that. So we're not going to tune it to be like a freaking 720S, but we kind of want a more practical daily driver with a slight bit more of a punch to the engine responsiveness and punch to the power, which I think we've done exactly. This thing makes 530 horsepower, which is plenty. From a 3-cylinder, which obviously would get a lot better fuel economy and stuff, and I'm sure Toyota would probably put some rev range, red limiter thing in there where you're in eco mode and will only redline at like 600 RPM, 6,000, which makes around 372 even. I guess I kind of already made it at like 5,500 RPM. It makes 321 horsepower, which is pretty good. But if you flip a switch, put it into sport or race mode, it will unleash the full 530 horsepower. Toyota will definitely do something like that. They probably won't tune it as aggressively, but the range is there. You can definitely use it. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. In the next automation episode, I'm going to retune the engine in the Honda Prelude. In the new Prelude, I know it's been getting a lot of smoke for it because it's only 200 horsepower. With everything combined, so the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder plus the hybrid system combined makes 200 horsepower, which, for me, in my opinion, the engine itself should be making more than 200 horsepower, but Honda, they want it to be more reliable than freaking sporty. So in the next episode, I'm gonna redesign the engines so we can justify the $44,000 price tag they're putting on the Prelude. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.